Boy, this was a hurried live stream, wasn't it?
It was hurried.
Right down to the wire. In fact, I think I got the thumbnail up like 2 minutes ago. Let me go ahead and check and see if there's anybody here yet. We do have Over the Hill RVing, and we got Mel and Nettie. Good to see y'all. Proud y'all are here this afternoon.
And it's about time. Hey there.
We've had a busy day, actually a busy weekend, but a very busy day. We just came back in from an adventure.
Yes,
and
did.
Like rolled in like 30 minutes ago and scrambled around trying to get a thumbnail made and get it up, get it scheduled and all that stuff. And let me see if I can bring us up here.
We've got Desert Adventures in Arizona. Thank yous for coming. I think that's the first time for you guys. I don't know about me looking good. I'm looking tired.
Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Yes.
Greetings from the Big AZ. Good to see y'all. Hi, guys. Thrifty Angela is here. Proud that y'all are here. Endless RVing. Wow.
Hey.
Good to see y'all. That's Izzy.
Mm-hmm. And MJ.
MJ. And what's her son's name? Can't remember. Got his own channel.
Well,
I've always wondered, MJ or Izzy. This is probably MJ. What are those medals hanging on the wall behind your couch in your family room there where you do your videos? What are those medals for? Just tell us in the chat, because I've always been interested in what that was hanging on the wall back there. Let's see here. Everybody saying hello to one another.
Good, good.
Proud to see y'all. Hello at Desert Adventures in Arizona. Mm-hmm. And again, proud to have y'all here if you're new. If not, returning, we thank you so much for being with us on this Sunday. Yes, we just came back from an adventure and just raced back in here to get, as a matter of fact, red beans and rice and Mexican cornbread is waiting for us right over there in another RV, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, I told him I may have to slip out, and we may have to. You may have to
go over there and get us a plate of red beans and rice and hurry back, because we're hungry.
Yeah, the medals are for races that they've done, marathons, triathlon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The both of y'all?
Here.
Yeah.
Well, I think they both do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you've both got the build. I mean, you can look at both of y'all and realize that that you spend a lot of time physical workouts and things like that. Obviously, being
a
cop.
Shape.
Yeah, let's put it that way. You're in good shape.
Hey, James, good to see you.
Is that James Cantonese?
Yes.
James Cantonese, good to see you.
We've got 3 for the Road RV.
3 for the Road RV. Proud that you are here.
And the Aloha Conch.
Where's the Aloha Conch?
And they're right about
Not on my screen yet.
Oh, I think they are the way at the top.
Yep, first time here. We're boondocking in Payson, Arizona. I'm not even going to try to figure out Sitgreaves National Forest in Payson, Arizona.
That sounds nice, though.
It does sound nice in a national forest.
Yeah.
We don't really have forest here in Alabama. We have woods. We have the thick. But to be in a forest that goes on for thousands of acres, you know, a forest is a place where you can really get lost. In other words, a forest is a place where you could get yourself turned around backwards and die because you get lost in there and they wouldn't find you for days. Around here, growing up in Alabama, if you get lost in the woods, just turn in one direction and walk. You're eventually going to come across a road. Okay, now you found a road. Walk. Within a couple of miles, you're going to find a barn or a house or something. You're not going to get lost here in Alabama. There's too many little back roads and country roads, and folks live everywhere. So, but the thought that I could be out in a Bureau of Land Management property, thousands and thousands and thousands, sounds like Carl Sagan there, thousands of acres of forest. And yeah, you can get lost and face the possibility of dying. Desert Adventures in Arizona says, yes, the elevation here is 7,600 feet.
Wow.
That would make it a little difficult to acclimate, to do your walk, or, you know, anything you do would be a...
Well, even when I go back to Colorado, I have to acclimate. It's not too bad in the springs, but when
You
I
don't
go
run
to
many
the-
marathons at 14,000 feet on... I imagine they do have a...
You
they have
can run
everything
to the
else. I'd like
peak.
run to the peak at
You
Pikes
do.
Peak.
There's runs to the peak, but this girl don't run.
When you get up around the 10,000 foot mark and that air starts getting thin and the oxygen content is becoming less, I bet that makes that last 4,000 feet to the peak of Pikes Peak quite difficult. Muscles burning, lungs reaching for air.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if you're a marathon runner and you're going to run to the peak, race to the peak,
You
you probably show up in town a couple of weeks early and you get yourself acclimated and then you work out and get ready. But hello, 3 for the road. That is from Desert Adventures in RV. It takes me about 3 to 4 days to get used to the elevation. I hear that. I like flat marathons.
I like flat
I like
walks.
downhill marathons.
No, I'd fall.
I would love downhill marathons and roller skates. Downhill marathons and a skateboard. That's my kind of marathon.
All right. Mel and Nettie said that they just hit the road, or they hit the road in 4 days. Mel is retired and her last day is Wednesday.
4 days. Well, congratulations.
Absolutely.
The couple that we're spending the weekend with here, they're in their RV just across the way here. That's where the red beans and rice is. And they are retired.
Yep.
And they're not full-time RVing yet, though, but they are talking about downsizing and eventually doing full-time RVing.
Yeah.
But right now they're struggling with the type of RV they want to spend that full-time period in. Right now they have an Endeavor by Holiday Rambler.
Yep.
It's about a 38-foot diesel pusher, and they've owned it for well over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And have been on several trips, including a long jaunt out to Kansas. And they're debating whether that type of rig is right for them, or if perhaps maybe a large fifth wheel may be the proper rig for them. So they're working on that, and but they're looking at going full-time and downsizing. We've spent a lot of time talking since we've been here about things we need, things we must have, and we realize at this point in our lives that there's not a whole lot that we absolutely have to have. In fact, what are you doing right now?
Well, I am actually tackling my biggest collection. I collect Santa Clauses.
This is something that would break most people's hearts, but listen to this.
I collect Santa Clauses. I'm a December baby, so I get Santa Clauses for my birthday and for Christmas presents, and I have nearly 500 of them. I've already donated all of the plush type Santa Clauses, and that was about 15. Well, it filled a full garbage bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm unloading, I'm unpacking all of them, and I'm laying them out for the last time.
Now, in the immortal words of Michael from our Epic RV
Don't
Adventure.
tell too much.
Don't give too much away because
Okay.
she's making a video as she's in the process.
Anyway, I figured I'd tackle the biggest thing first.
She's thinning the herd of her collectibles. And as a matter of fact, with the exception of those that have a super strong personal family bond, you're going to get rid of all of them.
I am. Might as well start big.
There's a few that the boys have given her that mean a whole lot, and her first that she received, things like that. She might hang on to them, but
No, actually, I'm going to talk about them in the video, and then they're going. I may keep
Really?
one or two. I might keep the Auburn ones because those were when Clay was in college,
yeah,
just until he decides whether or not he wants them,
I got
and
you.
then they're gone. All of them will be gone.
We already gave one
I'll
of our
have
sons.
videotapes or pictures.
We already gave both of our sons that are local. We gave them first dibs,
Gave them the opportunity last Christmas
and
to
then
take what
you'll
they
keep
wanted.
those that Clay gave you while he was in college from Auburn, and you'll get rid of everything else. And then when Clay says no, those are for you, you can donate them or do what you will with them.
Yeah. So
I got you. Our Epic RV Adventure, great to see you here. We finally have a moderator in the room. Mel and Nettie living zip codeless. If you'd like us to give you a Blue Ranch, please give us a thumbs up. I would love to have you as a moderator and help us out with the channel. Need to give you an Alabama Santa.
I already have one.
Yep.
From you, as a matter of fact. Anyway, it's really hard to downsize, and our major problem is our house is huge, and so everything's just gets stacked up, and we have to start somewhere. So I figured I'd start there, and we do need to clean it out because we absolutely plan to sell the house. And we're looking to downsize to at least a home port for Matilda, so that we can get off the road if we need to, or doctor's appointments, et cetera, et cetera. But it's time. We're long ready. We have lived in Matilda full time since February.
Susan, hello from New Horizons. Good to see you, Susan. We're going to be seeing you in person here in just a couple of weeks.
A couple of these folks will be seeing, so. But yeah, it's tough to downsize. You want to hold on to so much of it.
Hi, John.
But there's no reason to.
Mike and Shelley, Talon, good to see you all this afternoon on this Sunday. We just went on an adventure to
Well, remember now the words of Michael.
Yeah, in the words of Michael, don't give away too much. I'm not going to give away too. Let's just say we visited a state park. I can tell you that much. We're staying in a Corps of Engineer park at Cotton Hill on Lake Eufaula. We visited a state park, and it involves a giant abnormality of the earth. I don't know any other way to say it without giving it away. A giant earthly abnormality. And yes, it's in Georgia. No, it's not, Rock City. It's not that big rock up in Atlanta. It's not those. But we'll have a video out this coming week. The video is going to be out Wednesday. And that will be on the street. It'll be our latest video, and it'll be about our adventure today with our good friends Mike and Joan Riddle, who went with us, and we took Gobi and just had a great time. Yeah. We've had a wonderful time since we've been here, and it's not over yet. We're both here through Monday, and we're going to pull out on Tuesday. And it's been a pleasure spending time with them once again. And again, they have the red beans and rice over there.
One of us is going to have to slip out. Anyway, we need to catch up on some hellos. Linda Barker. Hey, Linda.
Hey, Linda. 17 in the room. Thank you, folks, for being here.
Thank you guys for being here. Come down a little bit further. Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Hello, Nursing Our Travel Bug. They will be on next.
Yes. How close are we to Columbus, Georgia? Not too
Columbus,
far.
Georgia. No, not far at all. We are probably, well, where we went today, add about another 40 minutes to an hour, depending on how we drive. You're in
Yeah.
Columbus, Phoenix City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Who's in Columbus? Or were you just asking?
I'm not sure if she's there or was just asking. And that was
Hey, nursing out travel bug, just chilling and sleeping on some comfy couches. LOL. Also, yes, if you would please hit that thumbs up. We have 16 in the room, 11 thumbs up. I like to quote Michael on this one as well. If you don't like us, give us a thumbs down and do us a favor and hit that thumbs down twice, okay? I mean, if you don't like us, you really don't like us. So click thumbs down twice and we would appreciate that. But go ahead and hit that thumb one way or the other, up or down. We don't care. I watched one of the videos the other day and I remarked to Miss Barbara that out of 16 comments, we got 2 thumbs down on one of our videos. And she goes, "What?"
it was.
And I'm like, "Hey, you can't please everybody."
It was the other way around. Ricky said what?
Well, I did. It was, but you were the one who were like from the back room went, "What?"
Hello to Little Bit Crazy 84.
But it makes you wonder sometimes.
And POA, we're so happy that you're here.
Little Bit Crazy 84. Do we know them?
Yes.
Little Bit Crazy 84.
Yes. They have followed us for quite some time.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize.
Yes.
Little Bit Crazy 84. Oh, now I see the thumbnail. Of course.
Yes.
I recognize that.
There you go.
Proceeding onward in America POA vlog. Proud y'all are here with us today. Can't wait to see your next adventures. I watched was it the beet harvest? Yeah, it was the beet harvest. Fabian tried the raw beet.
Ooh.
Wasn't it the raw beet that you tried? You sampled it?
I like seeing the pictures of their dog just relaxing. Yeah, he's being toted everywhere by his people.
Oh, yeah. Toted by his
chauffeur.
Tenders.
Yeah.
His caretakers.
Happy Place Diaries. It's very good to see you.
Happy Place Diaries. That is Jerry and Teresa. What's up, all? We're having a grand time on a Sunday afternoon, Jerry. Proud you are here. 19. We're approaching 20 people in the room. 14 thumbs up. We appreciate everybody. 4 thumbs down. What? I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
If you don't like me, I don't care. I don't like you neither. If you don't like me, I don't care. No, actually, no thumbs down. 18 in the room, 16 thumbs up. I appreciate that, folks.
We do.
I really do.
We really do. Well,
JW Carter's here. Hey, y'all.
they're just logging in
We
everywhere.
have Aloha Conk, and we have JW Carter and Miss Elizabeth. And JW and Elizabeth are here with us in the RV. They
They're
came to
sitting on
spend the day. Y'all say hey.
Hi.
There you go. I'm going to watch this close here and see if you could actually see him.
Yeah, you did.
Y'all say
I
hey.
saw him on the other.
Heard him, and there he is right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a little late on the screen.
I know it is.
Okay.
Again, Happy Place Diaries is here, and that
Yes.
is Jerry. And Jerry has a grand plan. The grand plan is to meet up in perhaps Colorado with several folks nursing our epic RV adventure, and perhaps us, maybe Wayward Waggs, and anybody else who wants to climb on board, meet up in Colorado with Jerry and Teresa, and head west. It's always been, for those of us East Coasters, us Flatlanders, we've always wanted to venture out west and northwest. Specifically, Oregon is where Jerry and Teresa are from with Happy Place Diaries. And you couldn't drag me kicking and screaming into Portland, but the other parts of Oregon, I'd love to see. It just, I had a friend who was in the Navy We both still have a friend who was David Mustard.
David. Mm-hmm.
David is out in near Coos Bay.
Well, you know, that's where Karina and her husband live.
Really?
They live outside of Portland.
He lives near Coos Bay. I'm not sure the name of the town, but he talks about Coos Bay a lot. And when we were in the Navy together, he would talk about missing Oregon and the shoreline of Oregon because it's sandy beaches of San Diego or sandy beaches of Norfolk, Virginia, or overseas. He goes, I miss it when the rocks and the trees go right down into the ocean. And I want to see that so bad. I want to see that Oregon.
I do too.
That just sounds amazing. Wow. But anyway, the grand plan is to caravan out west with Jerry and Teresa and Michael and Shelly and Dustin and Leslie and me and Miss Barbara and anybody else who wants to jump on board and make a go of it. Make a caravan.
I think so.
Caravan or a convoy, whatever we want to call it. Get all the rigs lined up. What is it? We working on a convoy.
I wanted to say they responded twice to this. Oh, I got to go over here. I'm sorry. And show. Her parents live in Columbus, Georgia, and they may be there in October.
All right.
All right.
Sounds like if we can't get the RVs together, at least sounds like a meetup somewhere. We can come to Columbus to see you and go out and get us a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Columbus ain't bad. You know, there's 4 or 5 folks live in Columbus and they got a packing sack, so we can get us some cheese crackers and an RC. They ain't the best, but they ain't bad.
That's true.
Phoenix City now is a bigger city by far.
Well, we can handle Phoenix City. I mean, all the trips we made to Auburn, we can handle
We've
Phoenix
got ourselves
City.
a convoy. That's right. We've got ourselves a convoy.
And we can get T-shirts made.
Put him in behind that suicide jockey. He needs all the help he can get.
But absolutely.
He's hauling dynamite.
Absolutely.
What color was he?
Chartreuse microbus.
That's right.
A chartreuse microbus. We can get T-shirts made. Absolutely, T-shirts made. But Mel, Nettie, let's stay up with each other, and if y'all get out to Columbus, Georgia, we'll head that way.
We will.
We'll meet up with you. I like the idea. We got to first of all come up with a name of our little convoy or caravan, Jerry, and then we'll go on from there. We've got ourselves a convoy. Maybe that's the T-shirt.
Maybe
We've
that's
got ourselves a convoy.
I like that. Actually.
All of us get our CB radios. Tune channel 19. Breaker, good buddy. Watch your home 20. We got. Thursday we had the camp host was visiting Dennis, but it looks like he rolled on by. It kind of looked like he was getting ready to turn in out there. 24 minutes after 3. It is 3:24 on the Central Time Zone. It is 4:24 if you're on the left, on the right coast. And we have 18 folks in the room, 16 thumbs up. Proud to see each and every one of y'all here. Seriously, Ricky, we are going to plan this. Let's do it. Absolutely. We got to.
Yes.
We absolutely have to. I want to get the trip to Mayberry out of the way first, just to see how Matilda behaves. I'm not really sure Matilda is a Trans Am. She's not a Trans American RV. She's over 20 years old, and I'm not sure I would be comfortable. I'm gonna give her a chance and see what she does for us going from here to North Carolina to Mount Airy. But getting in it and heading out west, where we're going to be tucking a couple of 1,000 miles under our belts, perhaps as much as 3,000 miles if we decide to go all the way to AK.
Woo.
Then that might be another RV trip. That might be an RV one we'd have to purchase in the future.
That would be
Matilda too.
No,
Matilda.
just Matilda.
It'd be Matilda.
No matter how many RVs we get, no matter how many upgrades or whatever, it's always going to be Matilda.
That's right. Unless it doesn't belong to us.
Well,
Then it'd have to be renamed.
then we would be running from the law.
But the point is, Jerry, we'll see how Miss Matilda behaves between here and Mount Airy, North Carolina, and back.
Yeah.
And then we're all set. If everything goes well and she tows right and doesn't have any major issues, I've got no problem going to Colorado with her. And if we get to Colorado and we find that we have problems, we may not be able to go west with you guys. But at least we can meet up in Colorado, and that's where Barbara's family is from. So we need to be there anyway.
Yeah.
We need to make a trip out there to see the recumbent adventurers. What's her name?
Recumbent. Wandering
recumbents.
I should know that. It's my brother-in-law.
Yeah. It's Barbara's sister and brother-in-law. Well, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And they ride those laid-back bicycles, recumbent bikes, and they follow us occasionally. I don't think they're in here today, but from time to time we see them, and they live out there. Barbara's other sister, Sue, and her husband still live out there, Bob. They are really into RVing and four-wheeling. And they
do a lot
are
of boondocking.
Very close to retirement, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sue's already retired.
Yeah.
Sue's already retired, and Bob's close.
Yeah. But of course, they've got Colorado as their backyard, and the leading edge of the front side of the Rockies are right there on the edge of Colorado Springs. And what a great place to be into RVing.
Oh, yeah. It's gorgeous up there.
So we got to get to Colorado. Her brother is in Louisiana, but all three of her sisters are still in Colorado Springs, in that area.
Happy Place Diaries has family in Colorado Springs. Sounds like a meetup.
It's like the 12 levels of Kevin Bacon. Or it's sooner or later you got somebody, somebody from Colorado Springs. 12 degrees. 12 degrees of separation. Sooner or later, it won't take you long to get back to Colorado Springs, or find somebody who owned a Magic 8-Ball. That usually takes just one. I had a Magic 8-Ball. One, done.
Okay.
Did you have a Magic 8-Ball?
Actually, I did.
One, done. See what I mean? Did you have a Magic 8-Ball?
No, but I know someone.
That's right. You didn't, but
So
you are the
2
son.
degrees.
You are the son of two people who own Magic 8-Balls. That's 2 degrees. Done.
Done.
Did you have a Magic 8-Ball, Missy?
Yes, I did.
Okay, one, done.
And I've been to Vail.
I had an 8-Ball, and I've been to Vail, Colorado. There you go. We have family.
I've been to Vail. I've been all
We have
over the
family
place.
in Colorado Springs, Cool Beans, and that would be why, Jerry, that would be the ultimate place to meet up and head west from there. Sort of stage. That'd be our staging area. We could come from all over the country, whether the Waggs are up north and our epic RV adventure is midline, North Carolina, South Carolina. We're down here in Alabama. We could all head west and meet up in Colorado Springs, and then convoy from there on over to the West Coast. Head up the West Coast.
Sounds like somebody's already planning it.
Yeah. Arizona? Mel and Eddie say Arizona.
Oh,
well, perhaps. I mean,
sounds good.
you're headed west from Colorado. It don't take any. Go down through Cortez and the Four Corners, and you just pop right into Arizona from Colorado. Believe me, I've done it. I've seen the Four Corners. Ain't much to it. Just a big old concrete slab with a plaque in the middle of it. And a gas station. Thank God for that gas station.
Yeah, I remember that trip.
God. Cortez, Colorado. We started running on fumes years ago when the kids were babies and we were traveling in the military. We left San Diego en route to Colorado Springs, and I was pushing it. I was going to do it, without taking a break.
We were younger then.
We were headed across the Painted Desert out there. left Flagstaff, and I looked down and that needle was on empty. And I knew it was 80 miles behind me to the gas station that we left. And I had no idea what was up ahead. This was before the internet. You know, you maybe if you're lucky, you had a Rand McNally Atlas, but that didn't tell you all the gas stations.
No.
So we are cruising through the Painted Desert up into the corner of Arizona, getting ready to head for the Four Corners near Cortez, Colorado, on fumes in a Mercury Capri.
Yeah.
Me and you and Michael.
That's right.
Our other two sons weren't born down in Key West yet. And you were pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that little Mercury Capri, she obviously had a reserve at the bottom of that gas tank I didn't know nothing about, because we limped on fumes into I swear this was a gas station lit with one 60-watt light bulb just hanging under the shelter. It's one of those. And you roll in, it's like one gas pump.
Yeah.
It was open. Thank God. The coffee was horrible, but man, we fueled up and headed on into Pagosa Springs, where we spent the night, and then got up next morning from Pagosa Springs. And before we got to Pagosa Springs, though, we went through Wolf Creek Pass in the winter, and a Mercury Capri. It was not a good idea. Wolf Creek Pass at that altitude, out where the jackrabbits pack their lunch, Ricky, absolutely. Need to come to Arizona in January. What's happening in Arizona in January? Just need to come because you'll be out there in January? We have a Magic 8 Ball in the trailer right now. do y'all make camping decisions with it? You get to a fork in the road, and you say, okay, this one is a state park, and that one's a private park. This one's over on the lake. That one's down by the river. Where do we want to go?
Down to the river.
Down to the river. In a van down by the river.
Quartzsite has a big RV show in January.
That's right. It is Quartzsite in January. That's
So
where all our other
January.
friends hang out. Roy and Becky and Mel Nettie.
Yep.
Roy and Becky.
Desert Adventures.
Box
in
Van
Arizona.
D
Yeah.
and Desert Adventures in Arizona. And who's that other one? I'm thinking Papa Drew. A lot of those do the Quartzsite. Yeah. Wolf Creek Pass took you 2 hours to go a mile. That was nothing but slipping and sliding and scared slap to death. We didn't have chains on those tires, and they were street tires. It wasn't smart. It wasn't a smart thing to do, but we pushed on through.
We were young.
Susan says she's going to be in Quartzsite in Arizona as well.
Right.
So she's headed out to Quartzsite
Wow.
in January. Ashes, RV Ashes in April. Good to see y'all here.
And they're
Proud
gonna
you're
be in
here. You're going to be
Quartzsite.
out there as well. So that's pretty cool. We loved Colorado last summer. Colorado
Hey,
Springs.
Papa Drew.
I have pants on, but I'm not wearing socks or shoes. I'm happy to know that, son.
Yes,
I'm proud to know you have pants on. Sometimes I wonder about Captain Jack Scrapper, though. I don't know what kind of alternative lifestyle he may be into, but a lot of times, a lot of times he does his live stream shirtless, and I wonder if that's all that's less. Ding 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 ding.
You just don't need to go there.
Ding a ding ding a ding 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 ding. Well, I'm glad you got pants on, Papa Drew. Thank you so much. And yes, you're one of them Quartzsiders. Now, what is it about Quartzsite? Quartzsite is a place, I know that.
They got a big RV show
Just
in
a
January.
huge RV. Is it a big RV show or just a big gathering of RVers? Is it a show, like a big Tampa show where folks come in and show their latest RVs, or is it just a gathering of RVers? RV Ashes in April says warm.
Oh, now Papa Drew wants more
And Mel
shirtless live
Nettie,
streams.
they got 4 eyeballs there. What?
What?
No pants on. What?
They also said it's both. It's a big RV show, and lots of people just go ahead and gather there. So
I think we need more shirtless live streams, but not from the dudes just saying truth. That's right. Not from the dudes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got some beads in there. Some Mardi Gras beads.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Who am I talking to? Am I talking to you?
You don't have.
I got some beads in there. I do have Mardi Gras. Tell me.
Okay. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, mercy.
Here he goes.
No, no, no.
All right. I see that our epic adventure,
Do I need to take over this live?
our epic RV adventure is leaving now. They're going to check out a crazy roadside attraction. Florida is full of them, especially in the Orlando area. I know he doesn't have any beads because when we took Matilda to the shop, I took everything out. Dun, 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 dun. Free camping in the desert at Portside. You know, it has beginning to sound better and better all the time. I don't think we'd be able to make it this January, though. But that's because we're still working. So anyway, Shelly and Michael, take care. I know you've got a lot of video and a lot of editing to do. So anyway, are you coming back or not? Everybody can see what's on my countertop right there above the stove since you're gone.
I want to know what you did with my beads.
They weren't back there anyway.
I want to know what you did with them because they were in the drawer.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see you found my tiara.
Got me a tiara. They ain't beads, but it's a tiara. No, seriously, I had a drawer full
You
of.
didn't.
No, yes, I did.
Maybe you didn't.
Yeah, no, yes, I did. Wait, I know where they are.
Don't go.
I know where they are. Here, you can wear your tiara.
You're going the wrong direction if you think you know where they are.
Because you know they're not back there?
I know they're not back there. I cleaned that place out. And I cleaned it all out or cleaned it up when we got everything back in.
And did what with my beads?
I never saw your beads. But if there's beads at all in here, they're in that cabinet right there.
Not that one.
Nope.
Up there by the driver.
That one. If they're in here at all. No. I told you which one. They don't listen to me.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't plan a trip to New Orleans. I thought I had a supply of beads.
You do not. But if there's any beads, they're up there. You see a little box that talks about being at the
See?
If they're up there, that's where they are.
Never mind. Sorry, no beads, folks.
I'm serious.
Miss Barbara got rid of my beads.
It's empty. Sorry, buddy.
She got rid of my beads. Papa Drew, laughing my off. I started all of this. That is the most epic part. It's my fault. Topless live stream. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's his fault.
And you know what I have to say about that?
No, I don't.
Hand me that hat right there.
This one?
Yeah. That's what I say about that.
It says Whiskey Tango Foxtrot for those of you that can't say it.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'm late, but hello, Mary Jones. Good to see you. Proud that you are here. 18 still in the room. 17 thumbs up. We certainly 4 thumbs down. Don't care.
You don't have no thumbs down.
Don't care. It's about time now. Great tiara.
It was a good tiara.
It is. You need to do that again. Have your all
My diva,
your
RV
girls' night,
divas.
girls' night out on
We
the.
probably do.
Get the crew, get the band back together.
Get the band back together.
Shelly and Forever Friends and Alice and Susan.
Alice and
Who
we
else?
had Carrie from
Carrie,
the Art of RV.
Art of RV.
So,
I need that hat. Papa Drew, that's a good hat right there. All that is of course the it's a condor, and I just got the patch. Bingo.
we'll do that. I mean,
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
things have been a little bit crazy for everybody, but we do need to go ahead and have another girls' night.
Girls' night out. Girls' night out would be good. Maybe y'all can plan it for like a week from today or 2 weeks from today. Or do it on a Saturday night so that it's a more of a party atmosphere instead of an after church, just got finished eating a ham sandwich atmosphere and ready to take a nap atmosphere.
Yeah, we do need to take a nap.
I just got home from church, ate a ham sandwich, watched a little football, watched RV Underway, and need to take a nap halfway through RV Underway, not even halfway.
I'm sorry. This
My Great
concerned me.
Dane's ear is bleeding so bad it looks like I
Flipping
flipping
the hand-to-hand combat.
Oh my gosh. What's he doing? Scratching at it? Is he doing this a lot? Got it tore up? We just had to our lab bull lab just spent 2 weeks in cone of shame hell. She wore the cone for 2 weeks as her ear mended.
Yeah, she had to have tube put in, and for drainage, and she's our problem child. She's
Her
always
ear
got
flap,
infections.
the actual flap, not inside the ear, although she does get infections inside her ears. Her ear flap itself
'Cause
would
she shakes
swell
her
up
head.
with fluid,
Mhm.
would swell up. And so they had to drain it, and they had to keep the little drain in, and we had to put her in the cone because she has a tendency, even though they stitch it in, she had a tendency to tear it out. She didn't like it. So poor Cody. We
Yep.
smoking chicken legs. They've been in the smoker for 3 hours. Holy
Ooh.
cow.
Wow.
Smoking poor little chickens. Chicken ain't got no legs.
There they
Oh.
are. We come in wandering through
Poor
here.
little chickens. Why you won't be that way about them little chickens, Papa Drew?
Poor little chickens.
Poor little chicken getting around like this. Poor little chicken. You took their
You
legs.
took their legs.
Recumbent Wanderings, hi from the windy and chilly Colorado. Hope you got the RV back and back on the road. We did indeed.
Yep.
We did indeed. She is running like a gym, and we can't wait to put her on the road to Mount Airy. In what, 2 weeks?
Well, in 2 weeks, we're heading up to Maxwell Air Force Base. We're meeting a few folks up there. We're not
That's right.
saying
We are
who.
going to Maxwell.
We're not allowed to say who.
Yeah, we can't because there'll be a video associated with it, and
I'm
we
sure.
can't spill the beans.
Can't spill the beans. We're not allowed. But definitely. So we're going to be up there, and then we're going to be heading to Mayberry.
So yes, up to Maxwell Air Force Base, FAM Camp. That is the Air Force Base in Montgomery, Alabama. They also have the annex, Gunner Annex, and they also run the camp down in Destin that we like to go to.
They do.
And Destin, Florida. They run it out of the MWR in Montgomery. But we're going up to Montgomery. We're going to spend some time with some friends up there.
Yes.
And then we're headed out to Mount Airy, North Carolina for the Mayberry meetup.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
The Mayberry. Susan, did you or William or anybody give any thought to T-shirts or anything like that? Have we got something in the pike where we can order a T-shirt, or, you know, do we have an official name for the gathering just called the Mayberry Meetup? Or anyway, that'd be interesting to know. I'd love to buy some T-shirts, support the cause. And oh my God, Papa Drew says the blood is on the windows, callings, doors, and floors. We got a lot going on in here. Big dog, big bleed. We put super glue on it to stop it, but he shakes it off, poor dog. Good gracious, alive.
We've got ours.
Oh, my
I mean, we know
goodness.
exactly what
Yeah.
you're going through, and
Yeah.
we have the drainage and the blood sometimes, and it just gets messy.
We had a big cow dog. She was one of the sweetest dogs in the world, but her name was CJ. CJ stood for Christmas Joy because that's the day the stray found our house.
Yes.
On Christmas. Christmas Joy, CJ, as she got older, in her old age, she had bad joints and arthritis real bad, so she spent a lot of time laying on the floor. She couldn't get up on the bed anymore, so she laid on the floor. And she had bad sinus issues. And she would sneeze. But you could see her, she'd shake her head back like this, getting ready to sneeze, and then she'd sneeze and slam her snout into the floor, the hard tile floor. It was the most painful thing to watch, and I racked my brain trying to come up with some type of method, some type of gimmick, device, restraint, anything that might keep her from slamming her nose into the floor, because as soon as she'd slam it, it would start bleeding.
Yeah.
Her nose would bleed. Poor dog, and she couldn't help it when she got ready to sneeze because her joints hurt so much she couldn't get herself up off the floor, and she would naturally just do the head shake when she sneezed, and of course it was thump every time she did it. I'd try to put her on the big dog pillow, the big dog bed. I'd make sure every night she was laying on it so that she would hit the dog pillow, but through the night she'd work herself off of it, and you would no doubt in the middle of the night hear achoo, thump. You know, just it was horrible. It was horrible. It hurt to hear it, and it hurt to know that she was in that kind of pain. But I didn't know. We had no idea what to do. Didn't know what to do.
Hello to Camping Therapy. It's good to have you guys here. And Nursing Our Travel Bug, and everybody, POA is having burgers from last night.
And Nursing Our Travel Bug sounds
burgers.
delish. POA, we had burgers last night.
Well, we had the red beans and rice last night, and if you know anything about beans, they're better the second day. And so
Bill took my cake in a cup, and I am going to give Bill a purple nurple. Purple nurple.
Well, okay.
Purple nurple. You ain't had a purple nurple? No, she won't let me give her a purple nurple.
I will not. Bill's giving a response back.
She don't play those games.
Don't touch my nurple.
Nurple. Poor baby. Mary Jones, it was painful.
When we'd hear gear up for a sneeze,
Yeah,
we'd
I
run
would both
to her.
jump and just grab her head, you know. And of course she'd sneeze and wonder what in the world. But, you know, it only took one good whack at night to start her nose to bleeding. And when you would wake up in the morning, there'd just be blood all over the floor.
Yeah,
where she either bled or hit her nose a few more times, and it was very painful. But she doesn't have that problem anymore.
Nope.
Sweet dog has crossed that bridge, and she was special. They all are special, but she was very special.
Okay.
I hate she had that issue, but Papa Drew, don't touch my nurple. It's coming, Bill. You will be nurpled. Not getting around it. That sounds like a personal thing between y'all. Want to take that to a separate chat area?
We need to take that to a separate chat area.
And the Aloha Conch says, I want my CIC, the cup and a cake.
Cake in a cup.
Cake in a cup. And but Aloha Conch wants kale in a cup.
I know she does. I saw that. So, you know.
Kale in a cup.
Well, okay.
Hell no. Although I do like kale. I like all greens. Collards, spinach, mustard, turnips, kale, cabbage. I love them.
Anyway, we do love our fur babies, very much. There is nothing greater. There's no greater joy than having a fur baby in your life. and they always leave you too soon. But one of my favorite I showed him on one of my favorite little cartoons was two dogs sitting on a pier, and they're looking out at the water, and one says to the other, "They talk about you all the time." And it's true. So anyway, I'm getting teared up. But we love our fur babies. So anyway, baked goodness in a cup. I tell you what, I don't know about this now. Everybody's talking about eating and food and such. We're going to have to, we got 10 minutes before our red beans and rice, and we are going to dive into it. Absolutely.
And that Mexican cornbread, she makes it with, it's got cheese and it's got corn.
Green peppers.
I think it's made with cream corn. It's got cream corn in it, green peppers, cheese. What was she telling me? What else? Onions in it, and it's baked cornbread. And
yummy.
Oh my gosh, you take a piece of that, put it in your bowl, heap a little rice on top of that, red beans and rice on top of that, a little Louisiana hot sauce on top of that. Gosh,
we're trying to talk them into getting a little more comfortable with doing videos, and I really think Joan needs to do some videos on her cooking.
Oh gosh, that'd be
everybody
great.
Would love them, and
her cooking is incredible.
Now they're all serious about cooking. We do a lot of camp cooking when we're out.
Jerry,
there.
it is good. It is good,
it
Jerry.
Is. We do a lot of camp cooking when we get on the road, but they sit down and they plan the home meal, serve it on glass plates or real plates and stuff like that. So they do a great job. She needs to do videos on her cooking. I'd watch them. All right, what did Papa Drew say now?
He's telling a joke. He's in the middle of telling a joke, and I'm not going to repeat it. Y'all can see it right there. He's in the middle of telling a joke. So we're waiting on round 2 of that joke.
Okay. I think I've heard this joke before.
There's Papa Drew. Yes, indeed. That is, new baby's name is Two Dogs Humping. That's right. Somebody throw some water on them.
Papa Drew, we love you so much.
Somebody throw some water on them. That's what I always heard when I was a kid. Over in the neighborhood, 2 dogs hung together. Throw water on them. There's some water on them.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. We have 7 minutes left in the chat.
We've got 19 watching now and 20
we got 19
up.
Folks watching. So and we are never as bold or as presumptuous as to think we can ask any of you folks to run our playlist, especially in somebody else's stream. But we're working on our hours and we're working on our subs. And I got to tell you the truth.
We are stuck.
Very disheartened and disappointed. Still trying to put out some content. I'll have a new video out this week. And I know sometimes you get in those ruts. But we have gone up and come down and gone up and come down and gone up and come down. And since we hit 822 back in February, think about this now. We hit the number 822 in February when Corona hit. Now, me and Miss Barbara went into overdrive as far as work is concerned. And we really didn't do anything. We did our live streams. And, unfortunately, we couldn't put a lot into them. But we did our live streams and very, very sparse on doing any videos whatsoever, February, March, all the way through the pandemic. And, but we are at 846. And that's been as high as 847. And this weekend alone, as low as 842. And now it's back up to 846. So think about this, 822 in February. Here it is almost October. And we've gained 26 viewers, subscribers, but we're working hard at it. If you have any pointers, please let us know. But we would encourage you to run our playlist if you would. At the very least, we can work on those hours, and we'll have to work on those videos to get those new subscribers over. but I absolutely refuse to do anything that's not pure or organic. I want them to come and be real subscribers and real viewers. So I'm not going to complain too much about that number because it will happen eventually. 846 right now. And if you're in the room right now and you have not visited our site, our channel, please do so and watch our content and give us a thumbs up and perhaps subscribe if you like what you see. And if not, you're already a subscriber, I would encourage you to perhaps run our playlist sometime. You know, when you have some time doing something else, just ease over there and run that playlist. You need more Papa Drew jokes. They really do not help. They really do not help. I think we did that one night, didn't we, Papa Drew? It was me and
tried
you.
To do, and Michael was involved.
And Michael was involved, and Wayward Waggs, and it was dead joke off. The dead joke off.
Yeah,
we had to have dead jokes.
We need to do some more of that.
Well, those were fun.
They were fun.
Absolutely. You don't know. See, I don't know why you don't have your hours. You're very good people. Maybe play the guitar and sing more. Yeah, the problem is when you sing, they hit you with copyright. They hit you with a copyright flag. They flag it, and you can't get the hours for any videos that have a copyright flag. I mean, they'll leave them up there, but you're not going to earn any time, and it's not going to count toward your monetization at all.
And Ricky does not know how to do karaoke without the guitar and without singing a song perfectly. So, karaoke. I call it karaoke.
Karaoke.
So anyway, Mary Jones says just make up your own songs.
I've written some songs.
You have, and you could do some. But anyway,
I wrote one called "Clip Your Toenails, Granny, You're Tearing the Bed Sheets." How about that one? Or this one. I wrote one called "You Can Put Me in Jail and You Can Throw Away the Key, but You'll Never Keep My Face from Breaking Out."
All right.
How about this one?
How about Nursing Our Travel Bug coming on next?
No, we still got 3 minutes. Look, I wrote this song called
Nursing Our Travel Bug coming up in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
"I'll Love You When You're Dead, but Not Until." That'd make a great country song. You don't seem to be play it and sing it. You can do it. So make up your own songs. Good. How are you guys? That was great. Nursing Our Travel Bug. We did. I'm just reading the comments backwards. That's kind of hilarious. Hey, gang, it's been awesome. The boss is calling. Have a great day. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for being here. We got to work on that convoy.
All right. You need to go in and figure out the link thing so that we can link Nursing Our Travel Bug.
That's why I've got moderators. If Mel and Nettie are in there.
Well,
I know that our Epic RV Adventure has
already left.
Mm-hmm. If Mel and Nettie is still in there, Barbara, go ahead and talk to him. I'll find it.
Okay. Anyway, yes, go to Nursing Our Travel Bugs. We're going to try to get that link in there for you. Definitely, we need to plan our trip to the West Coast, hopefully in a couple of years. We will all see you guys. Oh, Sue just came in. She said she missed our live stream. Please do watch the replay. Thank you very much for coming in. And there's the link for Nursing Our Travel Bug.
RV Underway Raid over there on Nursing Our Travel Bug. It is time to go now, folks. God bless you. We've had a great Sunday as we always do. And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas.
Hello and goodbye, Bob from Blue Wave.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Bob. Head on over to Nursing Our Travel Bug. Love you guys. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great Sunday evening.
Bye-bye.